Look how nice that is. Too bad it's such a piece of junk. Don't hit that nice paint. We don't want to get water into this completely ruined engine. There's a comb. Oh, that's sweet. Gotta make sure these tires are clean. Should we pressure wash in there? It's fancy right there. That looks like brand new, soft as it can be. Look at that. Woo. That looks like brand new.
Like, seriously?
Look at that. You close the door and the trunk lid pops open. Don't breathe. Don't breathe it. Look at that.
Do you think they're still living in there?
I'm kind of hoping that would grow some kind of plant. When you don't care, it goes pretty quick. So since I gave up on this thing, I don't have any intentions of getting it running and driving. I don't think it's going to work with me. But we are going to clean it up because we're going to have to sell it. So I want it to look a little bit more presentable than what it does right now. So pressure washer. We're going to clean the windows up, clean the interior out. We don't want to get water into this completely ruined engine. Wouldn't want to hurt the engine. Oh. There's a comb. We'll save that. Pile right there. Let's see if I can do anything with it.
Well, let's see.
Okay, they're stuck in there pretty good.
Ew, what is that?
Get in there. Get in there where you can see it. Oh yeah.
What is that?
Just a bunch of junk. That might be a nest. Pretty sure that's a nest.
Do you think they're still living in there?
Well, no, I don't think so. I think I would have disturbed it by now. Whatever type of animal it was. Oh, there's the boy. It's wet.
Sorry about your phone.
You can come over here.
Isaac.
A little bit wet.
Isaac.
Do it.
You want to do it? You
Okay.
go.
Hurry.
You go.
No.
I'll do it, Isaac.
Yeah, you can do it.
You want to do it, Isaac?
Okay.
Okay, come on.
Do it.
Right here.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
You got scared.
I'll do it, Isaac. Look. Want to do it?
No.
Really
Ew.
been really kind of hoping that would grow some kind of plant or something. Okay, Mama wants to do it.
Okay. You do it and I'll hold Emma. Or you'll hold Emma and I'll.
Mama's gonna hold Emma and do it.
Oh my, okay.
This is spot up here that's better.
Now that looks like brand new.
Like seriously.
Look at that. I mean, what? Is it getting you wet?
This is some Friday night entertainment.
It's making me not want to give up on it now. Look how nice that is. What are you doing, boy?
Come here.
Oh, that's sweet.
This is fun.
We're gonna have to get creative to get the pine needles out of that.
Like a game. A lot of pine needles. Ooh, that's fun.
hit that nice paint. Whatever it is, it has little feet.
What?
Little feet that are stuck to it. It's like little
Suction
creatures.
cups.
Yeah. Okay. Carry on. Did you get your foot wet?
There are more little creatures.
Yeah, we'll have to wash those off by hand.
Okay.
Okay, you got a lot left to do right here. All this, see all that? Top side of the door,
What?
under the trim. Gotta make sure these tires are clean.
Spray me.
Spray you? I don't think that's what you mean. Or is it? Got some more stringy things down there. Scrub them. Got scrub hard apparently.
Get your fingernail.
I can see a whole bunch of pine needles and stuff down in here. Let me go get the key to the trunk. Here, you hold this.
Key to the trunk.
I'll go get the key to the trunk.
The key
Got it.
to the trunk. Wow.
Boom.
Oh my.
Look at that. Woo.
That's.
Oh, look, I got it going.
Go.
Look at that.
It's a worm.
There's no telling what kind of bacteria is living in there. Especially that right there. That's got like white mold on it. It'll be fine.
Ew. Ew. That's. Ew. There's no clue what kind of virus you're going to get.
Don't say that. That'd be terrible. If
I
had
know.
Some kind of flesh-eating bacteria off of this Studebaker. See right here, this is where they didn't sand very good when they repainted this car. That's the original color. And they didn't sand it very good. You see how it's just flaking off of there? Areas like this back here, sometimes people just get
It
lazy.
used to be yellow. A rat's nest is in there.
That's interesting right there. Somebody has patched this. See these little rivets? That can't be factory. Somebody has patched these areas with little pieces of metal. That's a weird spot. I guess it does make sense that would rust right there. Water would collect.
There's a rat's nest.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty good sized nest there. But look at this. Look at this carpet, or not carpet, but the trunk mat. That's factory stuff right there. Drive shaft. Well, that's a pretty crucial piece. That's a transmission mount. Transmission lines, it looks like.
Just stuff.
Oh, this thing is kind of rotten.
This is disgusting.
Oh dear.
Oh my. The rat's nest has
It's exploded.
it's exploded. Here it comes. Do it. How are we gonna get it out of there?
I'm putting it in a trash bag.
Yeah.
Look how nice that emblem is. Makes me sad to give up on this thing. So all of these Canadian cars, they all had Chevrolet engines in them. That's why this thing, it's still got a 283 with a 2-barrel, which I'm a fan of. I can work on that. So let's see here. This one says Community Motor Service, Clarinda, Iowa. Yukon Gold was the original color. It had a brown cloth bench seat, automatic transmission, 307 rear gears, 735 15 black Firestone tires. That's a nice little detail. That's cool. Horn ring, climatizer. That must have just been a heater. I can't imagine that these cars would have had air conditioning on. Backup lights, that's a fun option. Undercoating, front bumper guards, rear bumper guards, wheel disc, that's another name for hubcaps, and then seat belts. I love that they have all of this stuff available and that it's very affordable. I don't think that it's adding a whole lot of value to our cars because our cars are so rough, but it's fun. It's fun to do this research and to find this type of information. So, should we pressure wash in there? Yeah, that's gonna work. It's gonna work.
I'll do it.
No. This requires expert precision. All the Studebaker people in the world are going to hate me for doing this, but it's got to get clean. Ain't nobody got time for that. Trust me, this thing has plenty of floor ventilation and drain holes. Don't have to worry about water settling and rusting out the floor pans. It's already done that. So we're good. This freaks me out. Does that freak you out?
Yeah.
It freaks me out. It's like a snake in a jungle vine. I don't know. I don't like it.
The thing just opened. That was funny. It opened.
This thing really is a clunker. You close the door and the trunk lid pops open. There's some more evidence of bad prep work when they painted this car. I bet you they didn't take the trim off. They just taped up to the edge and sanded, and they didn't sand good enough, so the edges are just flaking right off. All right, let's do the back. It's got a lot of leaves and stuff, and that rubber mat I think is going to clean up okay. It's just dirty, and I am not going to scrub it. I'm going to spray it. All right, here we go. This is extremely dirty. What is that? Don't breathe. Don't breathe it. Shoot. all about the details. You gotta get the details, like cleaning those seat belts. That's what this thing needs. All right, for a complete cleanup on an old piece of junk like this, you need some kind of armor all, tire wet, something like that. Really makes a big difference in the rubber parts, or like padded dash or something like that. Any kind of protectant is going to shine it up, soften it up a little bit. Look at what I've already done. Look how good that looks. And that's just like, spray it on there, wipe it off gently. Really makes a big difference. So
see what it does to these disgusting seats.
I don't know that it's going to help the seats that much. I'll give it a little squirt. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Compared.
Notice I also pulled the seat belts through. Check that out. It's fancy right there.
Studebaker.
So, okay. So rubbing on these seats just makes this stuff come apart. So I'm not going to rub too much on that. There. But I am gonna go ahead and squirt. I mean, why not? Why not? It's literally not hurting anything. We're just having fun out here with a piece of junk car. We might as well make it look like something. Get that gas pedal shined up good. Brake pedal shined up good.
What about the other pedal?
Other little pedal shined up. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I didn't even notice this. Can you see that right there on the camera?
Yes.
Okay.
Can
I'm
I
gonna
just
give
see
you.
the
I'm gonna
thingy?
give you 100 guesses of what that is, and I bet you'll get it wrong every time.
Air conditioning?
No. Good try.
Heating?
Good try. That's two guesses. I'm gonna give you 5, and then I'll tell you because I don't want to go through 100 guesses.
4 hours later.
Yeah.
99. I don't know.
Are you giving up?
Yeah.
Okay. You know how new cars have windshield washers
Mhm.
where it squirts the stuff out?
Yeah.
Well, old cars had them too. I think going back all the way to the 50s was starting to become fairly common. Well, that's what this is. This right here, instead of having an electric switch, where your windshield wipers are, this is a push. You push it with your foot. And it's a little rubber, like a diaphragm. Oh, it still works. You push right there, and it squirts. Every time you push, it squirts fluid onto the windshield. I can't believe that right there is not just busted and crusty. I guess it was safe under here, under the dash. But look at that.
Whoa!
Like brand new.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that looks like brand new. Soft as it can be. That's officially my favorite part of this car.
Because you had no favorites because it's a piece of junk.
It is a little bit of a piece of junk. We've already covered that.
We've established that.
We've established it. We've covered it. But it's worth mentioning again that this car has not been very friendly to us. Although it was just a parts car. This is supposed to be just a parts car. It was never really intended to be a project. And it just kept getting worse. Every time we'd work on it,
it would
get worse. The rust, the engine situation, all bad. So we've got a little bit of water damage back here. Been water sitting on top of this rubber mat, and that's what happens when you got an old car, that the windows leak and everything leaks. These 70s and 80s cars that had T-tops and sunroofs, those things would leak really bad. But like 50s and 60s cars, the issue is usually that they leak from the windows. Now, this thing looks nice and solid, but it's obviously had some pretty big leaks to get so wet in here and start rusting out the floors and all that kind of stuff. See, we're almost done. When you don't care, it goes pretty quick. If this was a car that we really, really cared about, that didn't have a rotted out frame and rusted floor pans and garbage, everything.
And everything that's not good.
Yeah, if this was a car we cared about, we wouldn't have pressure washed it.
No, we wouldn't.
On the inside. We would have pressure washed the outside maybe, but not the inside. But this is just an old parts car. We're dressing it up a little bit for no other purpose than to just enjoy some kind of little victory on this thing.
Ooh, try to get that. That'll look good.
Yeah, look at that. Nice. You know, one thing I never even noticed, even when we did the build sheet and all that stuff, this thing doesn't have a radio. Right there is where the radio is probably supposed to be. That's where it is on the station wagon. So
Find out what it is.
that's where the radio is supposed to be. That's a radio delete plate. I bet you that's a rare piece. 60s Studebaker radio delete panel. Probably not many of those.
Do you
floating
think
around.
that opens something?
It does. It's the ashtray.
Oh.
So there it is, all cleaned up. Didn't go to any great lengths. Just kind of dress this thing up. I mean, it's junk, but got these seat belts out, got them loosened up a little bit, and overall it looks pretty good. You can see a few signs here of not so great paint job as we were cleaning this thing. You can see overspray on the interior panels. That means they didn't even take these off when they painted. And then the rubber, that's supposed to be black, and that's red because they painted the door jambs without even taking the rubber off. So yeah, they didn't do the best job in the world as far as you know, prep. And you can also see down here, this is Bondo, where they've probably fixed some rust on the bottom side of this door. I bet you on the outside, yep, you can see the Bondo starting to flake out. All right, so we at least need to make this one side look good. We're gonna pop this hubcap on here. Okay, squirt a little more air in it. Good. Tire shine. Maybe it'll fill in some of these gaps. Shine it up good. Try to get it covered real good here. And we'll give it a minute to soak in. Let's go to the back. Let's quick before all the air leaks out.
It's getting on us.
We've done this on a windy day. Oh.
You can hear it.
Oh.
It's sad.
That is sad. Oh. Well, I thought that was gonna work. But look at this front tire. I'm happy with that one. 1 out of 4 ain't bad. Shiny, hubcap. Okay. Okay. Now this one doesn't hold air, but we still want it to look nice, right? I mean, this is a nice car. Let's get it good underneath there. All good. Oh, that's good. Okay, it's gonna look good. Now this one's a white wall. Not really supposed to put tire shine on a white wall, I don't think. Makes them turn brown. Don't want that to happen. Okay. Alright, let's let it soak in. I think we're done here. Alright, there it is, the finished product. We didn't really spend much effort trying to fix that bumper. Not much use in that. We got this thing cleaned up pretty good. Got hubcaps on one side of it. Unfortunately, the tires wouldn't hold air. But pretty decent results for the amount of effort we put into it. Too bad it's such a piece of junk. Because it cleaned up pretty nice. We could have made a really cool cruiser out of this thing. But now that it's clean, it does kind of encourage me to spend a little bit more time on it.
No.
Yes. I mean, look how clean. The headlights and the headlight bezels, I mean, they're perfect. The grill, it's almost perfect. It's bent right here, but that could be fixed. And look how clean. This bumper could be straightened. We actually got an extra bumper. I mean, this thing, it's pretty encouraging, really. If you stand back and look at it, not a bad car, other than the rust and the engine and the tires and the wheels. The interior and the terrible paint job.
Everything's good except everything.
Yeah, everything's good except for everything that's not. So, anyways, I think we're done. I don't know. It's still going to be in the driveway, so I might pick away at it a little bit more. We'll see. But for now, I think we're done with this round, right? Okay, let's get out of here.